In a rather shocking development, Nigerians on Borno Highway were shocked to find out that some terrorists distributed 100,000 naira of old naira notes to each commuters on the Borno Highway. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. Suspected members of the Islamic State of West African Province, S.h0ck, have distributed huge amounts of old naira notes to scores of commuters in the Lake Chad Basin in Borno State. It was gathered that S.h0ck fighters on Saturday stormed the road just after r0r village along the Maiduguri-Mongoro Highway in Guzamala Council of Borno State to distribute the old notes to commuters. Recall that the deadline for the swapping of old naira notes for the newly redesigned note ones and the implementation of the cashless policy will end today, Tuesday, January 31st, before being extended for another 10 days. The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) had extended the deadline to swap the old naira notes for the new notes to the 10th of February, after which the old notes would cease to be legal tenders. It was gathered that the dreaded terrorists were dressed in military camouflage along the Maiduguri-Mongoro Highway and drove 2 gun trucks to distribute the old notes to commuters. A resident, Bakura Ibrahim, said the insurgents positioned themselves under a tree and stood by the roadside with bags of old naira notes. We left Monguno at about 12 noon. As we approached r0r, there were no existing checkpoints in the area. We were apprehensive. They stopped us and asked if we were going to Maiduguri. Then they started giving each person 100,000 naira old naira notes, but we could not believe it. They gave each occupant of the Golf Volkswagen, Bakura said. Another source added, the group simply told us, if you think you can go to their banks and change it to new naira, go and do so. May Allah make it beneficial to you. This is a very, very shocking development. Let's take a few comments. First commenter here said, first time Nigerian terrorist is doing a good job. Another said, if you have paid them ransom before, you won't talk like that, mister. Another said, the money they will still collect back from other people. And another said, haha, bros, can I hear you well? Anyway, this is rather strange. Somebody else said, please, are they still there so I can go and collect my own? So these are some of the comments that are trailed, these acts, because it's quite unbelievable. And at the same time, they had no option, because they can't just walk to the bank to change the money, because one can imagine the large sums of money they've collected from people when they've done their heinous act. And so what they decide to just be, I don't even know how best to describe the situation. I don't know how best. So, and the question is, maybe this new design notes in circulation would curb the rate of kidnapping that's been taking place. One doesn't really know, because we just can't tell. Honestly, this is quite a speechless one, and it's a new development, and maybe we are still going to see more, because it's not just one group doing the whole thing they've been doing across Nigeria. There are so many groups, so many mini groups, so many points that they have taken over in so many communities in Niger State, in Borno State, in Zamfara State, and other places. They are in control of some local government fully. And the villagers, the few villagers who are even residing in their villages or communities, have to pay for their safety, because the government is helpless. They are not helping them do anything, and they just have to survive. So they just feel that the best way they can do that is to pay these people, so that at least they can be safe in their own community. What a situation. What a horrible, traumatic experiences those kind of people might have been having, but it is what it is. And it's been a very, very, very odd 80 years of that kind of situation in Nigeria. We just hope that we'll make the right decision this month as we just step into February 2023. Happy new month, everyone. We hope this new month brings us good tidings, and may Nigerians be able to make the best decision to choose the next leader who will at least start with baby steps and focus on how to make Nigeria work again for Nigerians. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop your comments about this distribution, or should I put it in quotes, the kind gestures by these people giving out 100,000 each to commuters on the highway. See you in the next video. And to existing subscribers,